Hey, what's up guys, Mashine here, come back with a brand new video for you guys, and you might have noticed that there was a video out yesterday. That one I kind of screwed up on. It wasn't meant to be out yesterday, it was meant to be out today, but you guys are in luck because we're offering up a quick Antwerp final video before the removal tonight where you'll see another video talking about my specific investment. Let's hop on into it. Now there's a couple major things I want to go over here. First up, we've got our entire ROIs once again. Challengers up around 6%, Contenders up around 8%, and Legends is the exact same. This is a miraculous turnaround for Antwerp, especially since it was on that downward trend there. The fact that something like this, even as small as a release date, can have such a major impact shows that there is definitely a lot of FOMO going on here with Antwerp, which is not necessarily a good or a bad thing depending on how you view it. In my opinion, it's probably a little bit more hurtful than it is helpful at this point, just because we know Antwerp has been out there for so long. So many people that were going to invest into Antwerp invested in relatively early, and at this point, I don't know if I really want more people investing into Antwerp, especially since we know how high the quantity is on the market alone, which I've mentioned previously is not a good indicator, but we can tell that there is a lot going on with Antwerp and there is a lot of supply out there. Now the biggest thing right now is if you thought Antwerp was too risky to buy in earlier, it's even more risky to buy in now in my opinion. All this has done is increase the amount of FOMO out there with people potentially picking up Antwerp because they see the end date is in sight. Right now, there is more capsules being added than ever before this late into a CSGO major. This is the amount of capsules that are usually bought throughout majors. As you can see, as every day progresses, the amount of capsules decreases a bit. But what we're seeing right now is an absolute explosion in the amount of capsules bought just because we are getting to the end of the major and people know that the end date is in sight. This in turn is increasing the amount of risk investing into Antwerp just because there's more capsules out there and more supply out there than ever before. And you can tell that Antwerp is the talk of the town right now, just judging by the amount of CSGO investing clickbait that's been going on recently. And I've said this a lot of times, but don't be using the actual quantity listed on the Steam market to make sure you know what's going on. That's not an accurate representation, and very, very roughly, I might allow you to use it to compare capsules to other capsules, but that's still a very terrible use of it. Now, I'm going to make this video quite short because I don't want to repeat things I've said in the past video, but in my opinion, there's going to be some times to profit that are going to be in the near future. I don't think you should be tripping over yourself to sell this at the current market price where you would get just your original money back, but that's obviously up to you. I'm not investing for you, I'm not selling for you, so make sure you're coming up with your own decisions and not specifically listening to someone on YouTube who's probably doing it for their own specific gain and not yours. Other than that, the only major thing I see for Antwerp moving forward is a potential large update, because that would be very bad as Antwerp is very liquid. I've mentioned this lots of times, so I'm not going to go super in depth, but basically Antwerp is the most liquid thing in the game right now. If a major update comes, people are going to be tripping over themselves to sell off Antwerp so they can buy into this brand new thing. That's the only real reason I could see Antwerp failing at this stage, is if we see a major source 2 or operation update in the upcoming weeks and people are just tripping over themselves to make sure that they can buy into this brand new thing. But other than that, I really don't have too much for you. Just make sure you check out my video, hopefully later tonight when Antwerp gets removed. But as always guys, I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.